Palestine! Free, free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Free, free, free Palestine! Palestine, hurrah, hurrah! والصهيوني يطلع برا! Palestine, hurrah, hurrah! والصهيوني يطلع برا! Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Free Palestine!
Okay. For our next speaker, Raja Abdel Haq, a longtime member of Pal Auda and the founder of Al Quds News. Give him a round of applause,
I was literally put on the spot. Salam, everybody. Where's Yasmin? Yasmina? Thank you all for being here. Thanks for Pal Auda for all the great work they do. It's really wonderful being here 471 days after the genocide. A week after that, of course, all of us have been holding our feelings, holding our, not being able to grieve, not being able to actually have proper feelings. It's been a while that we were able to process what we feel about Gaza. The feelings of dealing with horror stories, dealing with pain, with murder, with genocide, with mass killing, but at the same time, seeing the resilience of people of Gaza, seeing the resistance, seeing the dedication, the commitment, the steadfastness of our people in Gaza, dealing and fighting and resisting against the settler colonial project of Zionism in Palestine. Those mixed feelings that we are constantly have to deal with whenever we see resistance stories, resilient stories, and see the Zionist entity bombing hospitals and schools and mosques and churches, make it hard for us to process these feelings. But the reality of the matter is that we did not choose to be victims. We did not choose to suffer, but we chose to resist and fight back against the settler colonial project in Palestine. And we have to be, whereas we are constantly talking about the resilience and the sacrifices of the people of Gaza, it's very important for us to not romanticize our people in Gaza, because that is unfair for them, but also a way for us to run away from our responsibility of standing up in the fight with them. It's not fair for them because they did not choose again to be the victims, but they decided that they were not die without risking everything they have for the sake of human dignity and justice and freedom. They did not choose to be victims, but they chose to be heroes, not for themselves only, but all of humanity. Because we know that Israel, as a client state of America, as a sub-imperialist project, a state that is funded, supported, and backed by the Western colonial powers to maintain their hegemony, to maintain in their imperialism and an injustice around the world, for them to continue to not only suck up our resources and exploit our people, but to teach the world that materialism, that capitalism, that individualism, that consumerism is the way to live our life. Whereas the people of Gaza are standing up tall and saying that we're not going to be abiding by your rules, we're not going to be giving up our lands, and we're not going to be giving up our freedom for your so-called individualism and materialism and consumerism. And the reality is, America is on one hand, along with Israel, is trying to destroy the world, trying to destroy all of the ideologies, all of the mindsets, all of the worldviews that are about human dignity, that is about justice. All of that is being attempted to be destroyed by American imperialism. And Gaza on his another side is trying to fight for us, trying to fight for justice and human dignity. So the fight in Gaza is truly the fight for all of us. And this war,
All right, now,
and this
thank you.
battle, is not just a battle for the fight in Gaza, but truly a battle for all of us. And this is where it leads to our responsibility for people who are living in the belly of the beast to be able to do something about this. 471 days and the genocide continued to mass murder our children, women and men. And now is the time for us to step up, to rebuild Gaza, and to stand up with our people in Gaza, to not only be resilient, that genocide did not succeed in displacing our people of Gaza. And we're not going to enable and allow Trump and his maniacs to displace our people of Gaza. If we failed our Gaza for 471 days, we can't continue to fail Gaza. Gaza people are just human beings, and their capabilities and their capacity is kind of limited. They're fighting the strongest empire on the face of earth, but they're still standing tall after 15 months. But at the same time, it's something that is painful that we have to watch. The United States of America, the biggest empire on earth, fighting a small group of people in Gaza, but they're still standing tall. It's not something that we are materially can comprehend, yet it's happening. But we need to build on it. We need to take that as an opportunity for us to change the discourse of our movements. No more are we going to be asking for breadcrumbs. Now it's time for us to dismantle imperialism. Now it's time for us to stand up against capitalism and exploitation of our people overseas. Now it's time for us to push for a worldview that is about human dignity and about justice for everybody. And that is what we need to fight starting today. So I thank for all of you for being here again. Thanks for Auda and all of the organizers for continuing for a whole year, coming to the streets on a daily basis to stand up for Gaza, because we can't leave Gaza alone. Gaza needs us, just like we need Gaza. Barakallah feekum.